Now, how can people get involved with these classes and say, oh, well, I'd like to try this?
Well, you can either drop by our office, or we actually can. You can call and get put on our mailing list, so that you can get both mine and Glenn's classes, which is Glenn's the ag agent, and be put on the FCS agent list, so that you can get their classes sent to you. And then you just call and tell them you're interested in coming and register, or you can register online. You can go. Best way I can tell you to get on there is Google Laurel County Extension Office, because the actual website name, it's University of Kentucky, blah 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 blah. It's really long. So the best way to do it is just Google Laurel County Extension and go to our webpage. Every class that every department offers is on there.
For the ones that don't know exactly where you're located at, where are you located?
We are on what's called County Extension Road. It is actually the road that connects Carnaby Square to, I want to say Dixie Street, the road that the livestock market's on. There's a little road there. It actually goes through the middle of Carnaby Square parking lot. So you go down to the left side of Big Lots, and we're down under the hill there.
Okay, and what are the hours like people can come, like hours of service over there?
They're open from 8 to 4:30.
8 to 4:30.
They're closed for lunch, and the girls are there. They are wonderful help. You can come in and ask for information on just about anything, and if it's anywhere available at the university, they can find it.
Well, you know, a lot of people, you all don't just carry produce or cover produce. You also do flowering.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of people,
Yeah.
you know, love those pretty flowers
yeah.
every year.
We do our annual and perennial class. We just finished it up a couple months ago. I'm trying to think, what other flowering classes have I done? Bulbs is one of the classes we've done, is over bulbs and flowering shrubs and trees. And in February every year, we do a pruning and grafting class, where we actually take and go to a farm and prune apple trees, pears, cherries, peach trees, to teach people the proper way to prune and care for their fruit trees. And then we come back and graft some fruit trees.
That is so good. Like, give me a basic here. Like, if somebody had two fruit trees, like two apple trees, do you have to have two set close to each other before they produce?
It all depends on the different species. Some plants are that way. You have to have more than one. Or there's others that are self-pollinated. They just, you only need one tree. Pecans is one that I know that you have to have two trees for.
That is so good. And there's so many different types of trees and flowers and produce. And this should really excite people to, you know, get in the dirt, like you said.
Yes. They're so much better tasting if you grow it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something that you can get kids into. I've got a 20-month-old. She was out trying to help me plant onion sets over the weekend. And it's just such a pleasure to see kids and people outside nowadays, because, I mean, they're so used to sitting in the air conditioning in front of TVs. It's just wonderful to see children outside.
That is good. And, you know, it's a good activity, good
It is.
exercise. And I was looking through your pamphlet here, and you've got a lot of things going on in these upcoming workshops.
Yeah, I've still got a lot of stuff coming up, yes. We've got, let's see, the next one actually is this evening. Tonight I've got an asparagus and rhubarb class that's coming up. Let's see, and then we've got lawn care. I think it's on the 25th of April. Yeah, 25th of April. We've got lawn care, about how to take care of your lawns.
Well, that'd be good, because, you know, a lot of people's their lawns are burn up or eat up or
Yeah.
something like that, you know, and you can teach people better ways to keep that.
Yes, which, you know, most of your lawn care you do in the fall, not really in the spring, but people don't think about their lawns in the fall. They're done, they're finished. So we're going to try doing it in the spring to teach them what to do this fall.
Well, you also educate people, like how to place their gardens and what to fertilize it with, and different, you know, things to keep the bugs out and things like that.
Oh yeah, we do soil tests at our office. They're $8 for a soil test, but they can save you a whole lot of money, because fertilizer has gotten so expensive. And Kentucky soils, we hang on to most of our phosphorus and potassium naturally in our soils. So you may not have to apply it every year. So if you do a soil test, we know where we're starting at and know where we want to go. We might can save you some money that way.
Well, you know, there's different ways also that you can teach people to protect their produce, like from groundhogs
That's
or
right.
rabbits and things like that. Just little good tips.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things that you can do to keep critters out of your garden. One of the best that I have heard is taking a electric fence and putting it up before you actually put your garden stuff out, and then put aluminum foil on the electric fence and cover it with peanut butter.
Well,
Because the deer and things remember it a lot more if they stick their wet tongue to it.
that is very good.
Yeah.
What about like tater bugs, Japanese beetles, and things like that?
Potato bugs are a hard little critter to get rid of. The best thing you could probably do, of course, is move your potatoes around. You don't want to plant things back in the same spot because the pests are already there. So move things. If you've got a small crop, picking them off by hand is probably the best. Some of this other stuff is expensive that you can spray with, and you can only buy it by the pint, so it's like $30 a pint. You may only use an ounce or two, but there's a product called Admire that you actually spray on your potatoes before you plant them. So you spray the seed piece, and it'll protect you for about 4 weeks from potato bugs.